Standing.
Bye, Mike.
All right. Guys, just go ahead and walk in when you hear the bell. I'm going to count you down.
Okay.
Jacob, I'm going to count you down. 5, 4, 3.
Mike, I'm sad.
Oh, shucks, Molly.
They got it all wrong.
They got mine totally all wrong, too.
We went in to take that stupid aptitude test, and they were supposed to tell me what I was going to be when I grow up, but this is not my dream.
It's not my dream either, Molly.
I can't even show you.
No, you gotta show me, Molly. No, I'm your friend. We'll be good. Show me what
I
they...
don't wanna. So embarrassing.
No, show me, Molly, please.
Okay.
Maybe it'll
Don't
make me feel
laugh.
better. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. You're a ballerina.
I'm a ballerina.
Well, that's not so bad for you, Molly.
This is not what I want to be when I grow up.
Everybody wants to be a ballerina when they grow
I'm
up.
not even good at it.
All girls could be ballerinas. You probably make a good
Not all
ballerina.
girls, not Holly. It's not my dream.
You don't know. Give me a twirl. Maybe you're good at it. Let's see. Go. Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Mike.
Ugh.
Mike.
No.
No,
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
I told you I wasn't even good at it.
You're right. You do suck.
I'm sorry. Well, show me what you are. Maybe they got it right.
No.
Yeah, maybe they got Mike. You have to show me. Mike. Mike. Are you gonna poo? Mike, last time you did that, you pooed. Mike, I think you're pooing. Mike, show me now.
Okay.
Now. Come on. Surely
on.
it's not as bad as
Hold on.
I just want to encourage you. You're a ballerina too? No!
This is not what I want to be when I grow
It's not
up.
my dream either.
I'm fooling.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Me either.
Let's go do something else.
Oh, let's watch TV.
Okay, can your mama make cookies?
Yeah, she can make cookies.
We
She's
could-
good at that.
We could watch our favorite show.
On the level with Mike and Holly?
Yeah, we could watch on the level of Mike and
Oh,
Holly.
I love that show! It's so good!
Wait!
Oh,
my goodness!
I would never know what it is.
Oh my goodness!
I totally know what I want to be when I grow up!
I know what I want to be when I grow up!
Tell me!
No, no, you
Tell
tell
me.
me first, because I
No.
told you first!
Okay, fine. It's good.
We still have a live audience. What do you want to be when you grow up, Mike?
I want to be on the level with Mike and Holly!
I want to be on the level with Mike and Holly!
Let's go be on the level with Mike and Holly!
Woo!
Woo!
Or pedophilia, sound it out.
I want to get my close-up shot. All I'm saying is this world, this is what I'm saying right here. No, you get out of my face.
Did you see the way he hit me? Did you see the way he hit me?
Go somewhere, girl.
Oh,
Ain't nobody stupid enough to hit a white girl on camera.
man. You was. You was. Stop. I need to stop stealing your bit.
Here we go. I'm back. And we're back from the longest commercial break ever. I feel all flippity-floppity in the back.
So those were our alter egos, Mark and Molly.
How did y'all like them? Wasn't Mark cute? He was adorable.
I thought Molly was just to
Whatever.
die for.
You're such a spotlight hog.
It's my show.
If she had it her way, it'd just be on the level with Holly.
Would they had to throw in the mic? You got to start somewhere.
Right. Everybody does have a dream.
Everybody's got a dream.
What's funny is I actually did want to be a ballerino. I wanted to do ballet when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah. I was so excited. They had a troupe of ballerinas. No, they had a ballet. What do you call? They had a ballet company.
A troupe of ballet.
I'm sorry. I knew that it was a ballet company. A male ballet dancer.
Thank you.
Right, and so they had a ballet company come to the church when I was much
Are you
younger.
going to count us in?
I think we can come in with that. Why don't you save that for the segment?
Okay, we have headlines.
Yeah, we do. We have
headlines.
content. But are you going to count us in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready, Jacob?
Wait, right now?
Oh, you want to tell your story?
Yeah, I was so excited about it.
You can finish your story real quick.
Get your camera.
Cool, great. So look, damn. So we had a ballet company come to the church, and there were male ballet dancers, and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that they could do that. And they looked very masculine, very fit, and I was thinking, dude, I could totally be a ballet dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
for
I
it.
could, and I was
Live the dream.
slim, and I was kind of flexible when I was younger.
That's all you need.
And so I was excited. I went and I told my parents, and my dad was like,
What?
come again?
I'm sorry?
Because you know it's taboo in the black community. You're not going to be a ballet dancer and be a man at the same time.
Pretty much in the white families as well.
Is it?
We don't really want.
Okay. Well, I know for sure in the African.
It's a little bit frowned upon. Not that I would be against it as a mother.
Right. In the
I'm
African
not a
American
current
community.
mother. Let's get that on the record. I do not have child.
That's good.
I do not have child.
In the
Okay.
African American community, if you have a penis, you can't participate in ballet
okay.
dancing.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Okay.
taboo on every level,
Every level.
and it sucks really because I think I
We
would have
just
made
hit
a
A
great
level
ballet
with that.
dancer. Is it really that bad? Is that worth that bad? No. It's a politically correct term.
It is. Hey, get out your rag.
Yeah. Did I bring it? I did. You're gonna talk about me.
Yeah. It's worse than last week.
She talks about me really badly because I keep a little rag.
Well, that one is more ghetto than what we had last week. And I'm like, really? Can we not improve this?
It's okay.
You ready?
Okay.
On 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey guys, and welcome to On the Level with Mike and Holly. I'm Mike.
And I'm still Holly.
Just in case there were any questions, we're back with our headlines. For
We
tonight.
are. We are. So in the news this week, I don't know if everyone heard. I'm sure that they did.
It'd be kind of hard not to.
The Royal Duchess is pregnant, Kate Middleton.
That is really awesome, though.
It really is.
I'm very excited for them continuing the royal family.
Yeah, you know, my kind of concern is I would like to see her like maybe go through like a not so perfect season of her life. Like, hey, this year I married a prince and guess what? I'm pregnant. So I'm pretty sure life is good for me right now. Oh, look at her just glowing.
Right, even the one scandal that she had where some
She had a
questionable,
scandal?
yeah, where they released nude photos of the princess.
Did I?
You
Did I miss
must
this?
have missed that. No, well they did, but it kind of backfired because number one, she's hot, and then
Right, exactly. So they were
and number
kind of,
two,
yeah.
right.
She got it like a free pass.
Everybody was like, "Wow, Kate Middleton really looks good."
It really looks good. There's
then-
a reason why she's royalty.
Right, and you know, in Europe, being topless on the beach is not really that
Oh
taboo.
yeah, it's not as big a deal to them.
Right, and that's what was basically happening. And then number two, they shut that crap down immediately.
They did.
This was not Paris Hilton in the tabloids. This
But
was. This was, we are going to take significant legal action and we're going to have everybody's hide. And they nipped that thing right in the bud.
You know what gets me though is that they have some pretty lofty goals. Like for instance, or he said that he wants to raise him or her, whatever, in a normal household, free from media. They don't want their child to be in the public eye. Do they really stand a chance at that?
Of course they do. He's the prince.
Right.
Bottom line,
He can do anything that he wants.
That's what happens when you're in a monarchy. When you kind of rule the entire country and you say, hey, this neighborhood is off limits, the neighborhood's off limits. Like that's pretty much all you get.
But I mean,
now with his mother, there was a little bit of a different situation.
What happened?
Because his father was in the royal line, I believe. And I believe his father could have put his foot down and said, you know what, enough of this crap. We're not having any more of it. But that didn't necessarily happen. I don't think that she had the protection of the crown. In this case, he is the crown.
Right.
So the buck pretty much
Well,
stops with him.
actually, he or she, you talking about the child?
No, I'm talking about Prince William.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Prince William is...
Yeah, pretty much done deal.
Right, and that's law.
Well, I think kind of the big news about this year is that the successor laws changed. Isn't that right? In that it can be a male or female that takes the crown.
Wow.
Yeah, it used to just be...
That's awesome. Well, that's good. It comes right in time. Speaking of royalty, the Pope.
The Pope.
Did you guys know that he was on Twitter now?
The Pope is officially on Twitter. Seriously.
Take a moment of silence.
Take a moment. No, but here's the thing.
Settle in.
I read up on this, and I read up on this.
Please tell me that's photoshopped.
Yeah, I did that this morning.
Okay, because I was about to say, if that was real, I'm done.
my.
I quit. Like,
I'm
I
out.
don't take my mic off.
No, but actually, that's why that picture is so funny. He's 85, and
Okay.
he's gonna be tweeting. And the whole thing is what he's tweeting is he's giving out like religious advice or like answering questions about faith. Like, I'm sorry, I don't trust my 85-year-old grandparent to
Right.
use like a touch screen. Like, I still continually have to tell them what the internet is
Right.
when I go visit.
I barely trust. Well, no, I'm not going to say that because my grandparents watch the show. Amen. So I can't make
Does
any jokes.
Mike
So
have
I
a
can't-
filter
I'm not going to
all
make
of a
any
sudden?
jokes. No, because I love my grandparents and I would hate for anybody to think otherwise or take some of my comments and twist them. Anyway, but it just made me think of something else. And I know that this
Yeah.
is kind of off topic. We're going back. But I totally thought of Prince Harry just right now. And
Why?
Because I thought of the Lion King and I was like, Prince Harry is Scar.
Oh my gosh. I really hope it doesn't end up like that though.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't. There's too much love in
There's
that bond.
there's
But
a lot.
Anyway, back to the Pope. He's 85. He's on Twitter. I want to know, how do you access this thing? Are you using a cell phone? Are you using a smartphone to do it? Or are you using the computer? Do you have a flunky that's doing it for you?
That's what
Is
I was
there-
going to ask. Do
is
you
there
think
age-
he's doing his own tweeting?
Is there an age requirement for you to follow people?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering. How does that work?
But here, actually, it brought some personal convictions. So, because we were talking, and I wanted to start my own Twitter account because we have On the Level with Mike and Holly, and I am too scared to release my first tweet. And so I feel like December 12th, that's when the Pope is doing it. And so I feel like I have to beat him because I can't be beat out by an 85-year-old. So watch out for my first tweet.
Okay. Well, in some news that matters.
Enough said.
The typhoon, did anyone hear about the typhoon that happened over in the Philippines? Now, this is actually a really heavy situation. Do we have some of those pictures, some of those photos that we can show? This is a tremendously tragic occurrence. And just before we go to our commercial break, I want to implore everyone to be praying and let the Philippines know that our thoughts and prayers are with them. We're going to have to, of course, be sending money there at some point. So any organizations, I'm not sure if American Red Cross is doing anything because I just found out about the story, but what a hard situation, some of those pictures where you have parents basically covering up their children that have already passed because of this typhoon that was unforeseen and
And just the tremendous amount of emotional release that goes on with that. I was reading an article and a gentleman quoted, he said, "I've lost my livelihood, I've lost my home, I want to rebuild my hut, but I just don't think I have the energy to do so."
Right. It's like Haiti almost all over again, in that the area wasn't necessarily rich to begin with.
Right.
So it's just kind of hard. Well, guys, we're going to cut to a commercial break, and we will be right back with a little bit more.
On the Level with Mike and Holly.
I'm still going to be Mike.
I'll be Holly.
Feel free to clap. Definitely, no.
Yes, or make any type of audible sound.
Any noise, yeah. You can
at all.
always make noise going in, coming out. On camera, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, shout outs. You're really not mic'd, so it's cool.
Right. If y'all start being from the audience, be like, "Hey, I want to give a shout out to my mom," then we might say a little something, because that's a little bit more ghetto than my little ghetto rag here, wherever it is. Hold on.
I don't think
There we go.
anything is.
There are things that are more ghetto than my rag, please.
Throwing out area code.
He threw out his address. Did y'all catch that? Last week's episode, homeboy throws out his. No, when Arthur saw that, he goes, "Oh, Mike." He goes, "He threw out his address."
I didn't give the actual address. I gave the cross street. You know how?
No, man.
It was just Highway 6 in Loganbow.
When
Wait, did
people
I do it again?
You kinda
We're
did.
still live, aren't we?
I ain't giving out my
People still
mess.
see this, don't they?
Yeah.
Dang, fool. Y'all forget. Y'all forget that. Gosh.
Let it go.
Yeah, it's okay. We have large.
Usually people will be able to piece everything together, like little bites from all of your episodes, and be able to piece the full address.
I hope not. Oh, I hope to heaven they can't, because that would not be cool. We have viewers in other countries, guys, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not sure if they're watching us live right now.
They might possibly be.
When the live episode gets archived, so I leave it on for a few days, so people can still watch the live version.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, great.
How kind of you.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
You can
we
download
have.
on iTunes.
Yes, we do have iTunes now, right?
Yeah,
is
we're
good.
approved.
iTunes, Roku, Google TV.
We're on Roku and Google? What? Google TV?
And within the next 2 weeks, you're going to be on Hulu.
I just found out about Google TV like this morning. Am I late?
I'm late. I just found out.
Just right now? That's good. It's okay. Man, either way it goes, the Pope needs to.
We could just leave it out, and then afterwards, what was the mistake?
Oh, yeah. To keep from that audible
Yeah.
extra. Hey.
Yeah, we'll just confiscate it, and I'll create it afterwards.
Oh, linebacker guy. Rihanna and Chris Brown.
I think that was creative. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Sure. Let us know.
Fade me to black and get rid of that graphic for me, Jacob. Good. Coming in on 5, 4, 3.
Hey guys, welcome back to On the Level with Mike and Holly. I am Holly still. I don't think it's going to change.
And I'm Mike.
Right?
It did change for a brief moment last week.
Last week it did change when I pretended to be Mike and he pretended to be Holly.
You were pretending?
You're right. You're right.
I was Holly.
Well, I did a good job with your ghetto sweat rag and your I'm going to get naked on camera because my mic fell.
Right, and like I did a really good job with your likes and your
Whatever. So we have
and
headlines.
for vocabulary.
We have headlines continuing.
Vocabulary.
How do you say that word?
Right.
It's a big word.
'Cause you
Mike
always
uses
fluff
big
them.
words. Whatever. I'm learning. Everyone has their strong suits. Whatever.
Androgyny.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Anyways, so continuing on it in kind of a serious topic, I'm sure you guys heard about it. Kansas City Chiefs linebacker killed his girlfriend and committed suicide this week. I think that is a horrendous event on every level. But what gets me, I think they were in their mid-20s. She was 22, he was 25. I think there's so many important notes that you could really say about it. First of all, I have so much compassion for the family and for the team and what they're going through. But it just shows that everyone can look like they have it all. They can look like everything's going for them. They are living the dream. They're playing NFL. They just had a 3-month-old baby.
Which should be a positive thing.
Which should be a positive thing, starting their family, and it just shows that we really, Mike, we have no idea what people are going through.
Right.
I mean, I have no idea if they showed signs of this, but certainly what was released to the media was everything seemed fine. People have their domestic disputes, but I mean, it's an extremely sad event.
My heart just goes out to the family. It sucks, period. That's it. There's a kid that's not going to have any parents, and not any biological parents.
Yeah.
There's a family that has lost a young son. There's a family that's lost a young daughter, and it just sucks all the way around.
And it kind of ties into our trending topic for today of living your dream and following your dreams. And, someone it just shows us kind of what we talked about last week with Angus. On 2.5 Men. It just shows that you can achieve a goal or you can achieve something, but there's still something that's missing.
An emptiness that is, there's just a void that remains. Even in achieving what you perceive as the dream. So, that's it.
I believe that there are dreams and goals that are placed inside of us, but there's just, if we don't have a self-assurance, if we don't have an identity, if we don't know who we are, if we don't have that self-contentment, then it's not enough when we reach a certain goal or a certain placement.
Right. And to lighten it up a little bit, because I know it's gotten kind of heavy, let's look at another void in the celebrity world. We have Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Did we think that we would see the day?
The saga continues.
It does.
Clearly. So apparently, they have reunited, and they are making
United? No, I'm sorry. That was my only opportunity to correct him on a word, because he always corrects me on words and says, Holly, that's not what you say. That's not correct grammar.
Wow. They have reunited, and they've made it. Now you're messing me up. Are you happy now?
Yeah. What's going on with Chris Brown and Rihanna?
They're making it feel really good, apparently.
What are they making it feel good?
They're making it feel real good. They've posted pictures of one another. Do we have those pictures?
They have. They posted That's kind of there was actually another picture, but I didn't really think it was
a little
really
raunchy.
So basically, they're coming full out saying,
Reunite.
we back together, without saying we back together. But let us rewind.
I want to talk about it.
Right.
I know you're not into judging people and all that good stuff. So you go ahead and you stay
I'll
right
be the
there.
Christian
on
the show.
You have no opinion at all. I think this is stupid.
I have an opinion.
That's good. I think you need to grow the heck up. We're like the same age, Chris. Okay, maybe I got like a couple of years on you. Whatever. Chris, we are the same age. You need to grow up. And Rihanna, you're older than he is. What are you doing? Behave. Somebody needs to whoop y'all.
Well, but
somebody needs to take a leather strap.
Here's what I'm saying.
Well, they might enjoy that.
They might.
Maybe you don't need a spanking. Maybe you need to be fined.
Good Lord.
But this is stupid, and I wish the media would stop putting it out there, because we don't want to watch this. We don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch. Do y'all want to watch this? Yeah, I
There
care.
are pictures. But and what's so funny is that she has this new album called Unapologetic, and I actually, in a
sense, that newer than Talk That Talk?
Wait, I thought it was.
She just got, okay, well, wow. I didn't know she just got
her newest album. And I actually love that title, because I actually say that to my friends sometimes. I'm like, you know what, respectfully, I live my life unapologetically. I have a reason. You can have an opinion about my life and you can ask, but at the end of the day, it's my life and I have to give an account for the choices that I make. So I live my life unapologetically. Unless I do something bad, then I'll apologize. But here's the thing where I was going with that. No, okay, so she has a song on there. It's a Chris Brown and Rihanna duet, and it's called Ain't Nobody Business.
That's good.
It's ain't nobody's business, but
Raunchy.
ain't nobody business.
A little bit ratchet.
Right. And so here's the thing. If it ain't nobody business, I know in my life, when it ain't y'all's business,
Why do you
I don't
tweet
post
about
them
it?
mugs on Instagram.
Why do you tweet about
and tweet about it.
Now you got the Pope
Actually, we
all
know
in
I
your
don't
business. Now the Pope is all in your business.
Now the Pope is following you. He knows you're back together. He got something to say about it.
Right.
On December 12th.
Looking all at your hoo-ha, straddled across Chris Brown. What are you? Seriously, guys, come on now. I love Chris Brown's music, by the way. I think he's a great vocal. Well, I can't say I love his music because of the lyrical content, but he is a really excellent musician. I really appreciate his musicianship. And I just wish, after overcoming some of the things that he's overcome,
Right.
he would continue to grow the rest of the way up. And I'm sorry if that's offensive to you, Chris Brown, but I think you're pretty cool. I think you have a lot more potential than what you're showing everybody. Image is everything in the business, and I guess it doesn't matter to you, but at some point, it needs to.
Right. And I'm all
That's
about
it.
forgiveness.
That's all I have to say about it.
Don't beat her again. Please.
I can't believe you went there.
That
We're going to go.
was
That was beyond
a very
the line.
untimely photo. However, it is.
What
it is
photo? Did I miss it?
At the queue, there was a photo of her bruised.
I'm tired.
That was very
I'm tired of
untimely.
remembering this, but I mean that's the truth. It's reality.
It
This is what we've overcome. This is what we're looking beyond, and what we're moving forward from. And I think it's good to have a healthy conscience and a healthy memory. That's a memory.
Right. No, it's very important, and I'm all about forgiveness, and I hope that it doesn't happen again. So we'll be right back with more On the Level with Mike and Holly. Yay! I'm sorry? No, we have the timer. I had to recover from that awful.
You should just abruptly just be like, oh, snap abuse pic. Sorry about that. We'll be back.
We'll be
Do that next time.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit less heartfelt.
Oh, jeez.
It's rough, isn't it?
Fist pump. Mid-show fist pump.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Next, we're actually going to talk about living the dream a little bit, which is going to be great.
And how challenging it is sometimes.
Right. What are some of the dreams that you guys have had?
Anybody?
You, big, swole, black dude. Mm-hmm. No.
Big, small, black dude.
I said big, swole. Have you seen him?
I know, that's why I question you.
I told him he should have worn a shirt that actually fit him. I said he didn't have to come trying to impress anybody
I know.
with that half a thread of a shirt on. But you wanted to get the trench coat that I had? That's cool. I'll give that to you afterward. All right? It's cool. What was one of your dreams growing up?
I wanted to be the ballerina understudy.
Done with you.
Yes.
My girl, Elise. Have you met Elise yet?
We did. We shook
Elise
hands.
is the most precious
We
heart.
did. We shook hands.
She's like one of the most precious people I've ever met in my life, and I just love it. Elise, dreams.
Okay. I always said I wanted to be a famous singer, pop star.
All right.
Hey, now let me tell you something. The girl can blow.
Can't you? We do have a
The
segment
girl-
called Star Watch. We
The
do.
girl has tremendous. The girl has a tremendous soprano voice. It is beautiful, absolutely, unequivocally. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
She's living her dream.
Are you?
When I was younger, I wanted to be a background dancer.
Nice. You can be our background dancer tonight. We have this whole dance thing that we call On the Level.
On the Level?
It is so awesome. We're going to bring you up later.
Do the On the
No.
Level?
You got to come and do the On the Level. Yeah. So what is your dream that you're living right now?
I'm a teacher.
Okay.
Now, here's what I want to say. Did that dream just fade out naturally, or did you think it was unattainable and you kind of got realistic? That's
Okay.
what it was.
All right. Well, I can dig that. That teacher dream. That's a special dream. I. More power to you. I'm so excited about that. My girlfriend is a teacher, and just had a shooting, unfortunately, at their school yesterday. She teaches at North Shore, in Houston, Texas. And
I went to that school.
did you?
Yeah, Toledo Park.
Yeah.
Driving to North Shore like part-time.
Yeah. So I was like, you want to consider Sci-Fair next year? Yeah. A little less traumatic for you, please? Something, anything other than that, because that was scary. You, sir?
I wanted to be a professional surfer.
Professional surfer.
No way, I
You
never knew
look like
that.
a doctor. Are you a doctor by any
I
chance?
am not a doctor.
Okay. Well, what do you do?
I saw it on TV.
Okay, good. So what is it that you do now?
I sell energy.
You sell energy. Okay, that's pretty close.
It's legit. It's in the, well, it's really not close at all, Mike.
It is. There's adrenaline.
I tried to make that connection real quick, but I tried to help him out, but I was like, no,
No.
it's really.
Okay, well, hey, I
Yeah.
tried.
It's a profession.
It is a profession. So do you still enjoy surfing
I do.
on a regular basis?
No, not as much as I like.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You make money being a professional surfer?
Yes.
You can? Okay, I'm unaware of that profession. That sounds like fun. If I got to spend all my days on a beach, in the water, making money, I'm down for
Making
that.
money?
That's what's up. Ma'am?
I'm gonna go with professional tennis player.
Really? Now that's fun.
Oh, wait,
that
or-
actually interests me a lot.
Or Texas cheerleader.
Oh yeah, that too.
She tried out for
Now
the
you
Texas
could totally be a
cheerleaders.
Texas cheerleader.
I'm past my prime.
Wait, could she totally be?
Bump that.
Could we be
Did you hear
sisters?
about? Did you hear about the 50? Yes, you could.
Okay.
Did you hear about the 50-year-old lady that made the Dallas Cowgirls or the Dallas Cowboys? 40 or 50? She was one of those.
40's not that old. Neither is 50.
She was between 40 and 50, but she made the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it that.
Yeah, ma'am, you are not 40 or 50 years old. You can definitely do it.
I'm gonna be 39 this month.
Then his statement stands true. You are
Right.
not 40 or 50 years
No,
old.
you can do it. You totally have the physique
She's
for
a
it. You can
total
rock it.
knockout.
Yeah.
Total
And then, of
knockout.
course, we have Miss, I want to say this correctly, Sandra or Sandra? Sandra. Okay, Sandra. But we're going to talk about you later on
Yeah, we're gonna talk
because we
about
want
you.
to talk about you on camera.
We want to talk about because you live in your dream.
So with that
All the way.
note in mind,
Are we good?
let's go ahead and come in.
Let's get it.
Let's give it that graphic and say goodbye. Let's get some big old smiles going, and if I can get some help from the audience to give them some motivation this time.
We should plan our smiles like. That's good.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to help me out again in a minute, because Jacob, you're really
We're back on the level with Mike and Holly.
I don't think we're back yet.
I believe we're back.
Fade me to black.
Okay.
And
Maybe not.
okay, I need a large applause from the audience this time.
Save it.
Hold on to it.
I don't know what that was going on.
Okay. That's good. I didn't know about that being there.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm getting so much more comfortable with this cup of coffee than I have been. But man, I'm just waiting for the day that I waste this stuff all over myself. It is going to be a horrible day.
Go ahead and speak that, Mike Diggins.
This is real Cafe Bustelo.
Faux
I
real.
love
Faux real. Spill it. Spill it. Spill it. Spill it. Hey guys, welcome back. You are watching On the Level with Mike and Holly. Did you make it?
The next time that you do that while I'm drinking,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna throw the coffee your
He was
direction.
afraid that he was going to spill his coffee. Anyways, Mike, our trending topic for today is probably my favorite topic that we've had thus far.
Uh-huh. It's a great topic.
It's a great topic. We are talking about living your dream and your dream life. And I'm super excited about it. So what kind of spurred this this topic, I guess. I read this article that said that 30% of those that were surveyed, they did a survey on LinkedIn, 30% of those that were surveyed actually are actually working in the profession that they dreamed of as a child. What do you think about 30%?
That's a horribly low number.
I know that we talked about that, and you thought that it was really low.
Yeah.
But my kind of, I guess what spurred me to think is that I really do believe that those childlike dreams or aspirations or things that are put in us as a child, I really do believe that it's in our DNA and that it travels through adulthood.
Like actually in our DNA scientifically, or?
Like, I think that God places it in us. I really, really do. And I think it might evolve. I don't know how it...
Darwinism?
No, Mike Dickens. No,
Okay.
Whatever. You're so wrong.
Whatever.
No, I think that it evolves, and it might change slightly, or we might find a certain fulfillment in our profession that we weren't necessarily exposed to as a child.
Like paying our bills.
Right, like paying our bills. And actually,
Like, I can't eat doing my dream. So can I get a job at McDonald's?
but that's what we're talking about today. I mean, is that a reason to give up on your dream? Because actually,
If I can't eat, yes.
well, I realize that. You have to pay your bills. You have to do that. But I mean, is it enough to live your life and eat and be miserable?
Well, there's always food.
Right.
I enjoy food a lot, so food is a great consolation for me. If I can't have my dream, but I can have a little bit of fogo de chao. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah, thank you for clapping that
You
up.
can't. But hey, from someone who's lived through it, I'm not saying that I lived on fogo de chao, but I'm saying it's not enough to get a paycheck. It's really not.
Well, I'm not saying that you will be totally fulfilled. But,
Exactly.
But you might be full.
You might be full, right? You might have that steak. I'm saying that because I mean I know what it's like. I mean I know what it's. I mean I went to college. I got my
Right.
degree. Wrote my papers from Wikipedia, like we discussed. Just kidding. Just kidding.
She is not kidding.
Entered into the corporate world, the business field, and I found out really quickly that now, granted, that is a lot of people's calling. Okay, I'm not saying, but I learned very quickly that I was a circle trying to fit into a box, and that was not who I was made to be. And I realized real quick that I didn't want to be in that elevator, living for a weekend, and every day it being, oh, it's Monday.
Right, but don't get me wrong.
How many days till Friday?
Don't get me wrong, though, Holly. I understand that there are other things that are important other than food, like lights and shelter and
I understand, and you don't neglect
gas for
that.
your car.
But you should. But I think that there's a lot of people that try to achieve things that they think will make them happy. Hence, I'm an NFL player. I should be happy, but I'm miserable.
Understood.
Achieve dreams, but I don't know. I mean, I think that it's not enough. I think that we are meant to walk this life more fulfilled than that.
Okay, I hear you, and I believe that we have a clip of George Clooney.
George Clooney up in the air. We want to
Speaking
show this
speaking very
clip.
briefly about this. Let's see. And we take simultaneous drinks of our coffee.
It's a really good clip about living your dreams.
This is really good coffee, espresso coffee-ness.
It
It's
is
kind of a
very
blend. Here we go.
Well, I can't dump it. What are you talking about?
Resume says minor in French culinary arts. Most students there work in a fryer at KFC. You bus tables at the old
You won't be able to check it right now.
get out of college. Come and work here. What should they first pay you to give up on your dreams?
I got it. Just give me my camera. We'll work it out.
see guys who work at the same company their entire lives. Exactly like clock out.
Oh, we're done with the clip. My bad, I had no warning. Well, that was a brief clip from the movie Up in the Air with George Clooney. And as you saw in the clip, he was refocusing the gentleman on a different perspective of his dream. And oftentimes I believe that we lose that perspective. Would y'all agree? Oftentimes we do lose a healthy perspective of our dreams. When we're growing up, we have this passion, and I think a lot of other times, or a lot of other people will chime in and kind of tell us that those dreams are pipe dreams. I know that I had those persons in my life and made me second guess myself, and that was the main and primary reason why I averted and diverted from my dream. But after going to college and establishing a little bit more awareness, a little bit better awareness of myself, then I started refocusing and thinking, okay, how can the dream work? And start working it from that angle. How can I pay my bills and get in front of a camera every now and again, right? And that's what we're working on. And we're going to be right back in just a short moment with our special guest today, Sandra Organ, who is going to tell you a little bit about her journey and traveling toward her dream. We'll be right back with some more on the level with Mike and Holly when she gets back.
Okay. Because that's a major edit point, I think we'll be able to play it off. I'll just add that clip in post, and we'll let Holly sit back in there if you guys don't mind just picking it up from after the clip.
Sure. I'm good with that. I'm good with redoing it.
Yep.
What we're going to do, Holly, did you hear me?
Nope.
Okay. We're just going to go ahead and pick it up. We just pretend that you just saw the clip.
Okay.
Pretend you just saw the clip. It's a major edit point, so it's not going to look that bad once we actually upload everything.
Cool.
So,
I really miss having your perspective on that video, though, too.
You held it down. I was watching it from the back. I was watching it from the back. I was like, homeboy is holding it down. I was like, that is my co-host right there. Yes. Oh man.
Well, I'm living the dream.
Living the dream.
This is what happens when you get in your vein and you go.
Right.
I'm in the vein.
You in the vein?
I'm in the zone.
In the zone.
I'm on the level.
Let's bring it back. Hey, mic check.
okay. After the clip, guys, you have 2 minutes, so go ahead and just play it off a little bit.
Cool.
All right, Jacob, go ahead.
2 minutes after the clip. Are you about to show it again?
I'm going to show it again for the benefit of the audience.
Yep.
When you're ready, Jacob, go ahead.
I'm not a shrink. I'm a wake-up call. You know why kids love athletes?
They screw lingerie models.
That's why we love athletes. Kids love athletes because they follow their dream.
Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
Well, I can't dunk.
But you can cook.
What are you talking about?
Your resume says that you minored in French culinary arts. Most students that were going to fry her in KFC, but you bus table said you'll leave it with support pursuit. Get out of college, come to work here. Stop. Come back. I see guys who work at the same company their entire lives, guys exactly like you. Clock in, they clock out. They never have a moment.
All right. So, just to recap for everyone.
Right.
You have George Clooney talking to his counterpart in the movie, basically refocusing this guy because the guy's getting let go.
George Clooney's hired professionally to go and fire people.
So what we're not going to do is keep you on the payroll, but this is what we are going to do.
Right.
We're going to make it sound good.
Right. We're going to sugarcoat it a little bit.
We're going to make it a little bit more palatable. So you have George Clooney telling this guy, "Fuck up, pal. It's really not that bad."
It's really not that bad. Go follow your dreams.
Right, and he clinches it with a "go follow your dreams," and reminds this guy, hey, you have this passion to cook. What about that? Let's talk about that.
Go pursue that. Well, I love the line. He goes, how much did they pay you to give up on your dream? And he said $27,000.
I thought he said
a year.
47,000.
I thought it was in the 20s.
He
Either way,
he didn't give up that dream for 27. It was probably 47. Had to
But-
be. He had a
Really?
family. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
27. Anyways,
Okay.
so I mean, but it's kind of, I like the picture that, and he says in the quote or in the clip that so many people go to these jobs day in and day out because they feel like they have to, and they never really make a change to pay the bills. I get it, but ideally we want to pay our bills doing something that we love, right, Mike?
Definitely. And so what we're going to do is we're going to be right back with you guys, and we're going to have the opportunity to talk to an amazing individual who has done just that. She has lived her dream and
Yes.
paid some bills.
Solid.
All right. So we're going to be back with some more on the mic with Mike and on the level with on the level with Mike and
On the level
Holly.
with Mike and Holly.
Come back.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was good. Yes, go ahead and turn it on.
Nothing.
Did I do something?
No, you're good.
Did I do something?
No, you're fine.
Did I answer something?
Oh, yeah, she's gonna join me here. You're gonna introduce her
Sure.
and lead the discussion. These are the questions if you want to.
Am I going to come sit up there?
With Holly. Yes.
Yes, please, if you
My
would.
cold is really kicking me right now.
That's
It's all right.
okay.
I've got like an octave deeper voice than I usually do.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
all right. Just that mic is right on your throat. You'll be fine.
I know. It's kind of scary too.
Look at those shoes.
That's fun. Well,
They're really fun. Are they?
I noticed your shoes in the thing.
Do we have similar shoes?
Yeah, they do. You do.
We do. You have a little.
Tights, I don't
You have a little jazz with the rhinestones.
Yeah,
But we
I'm-
do.
I'm
We have
feeling the
similar
stones.
shoes.
No.
Oh,
Text message on
classic.
set.
Don't turn the ringer off. Completely professional.
A, B, C, D. What is it? 1, 2, 3. Testing. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
So you might have to come down a note.
Siete,
Or
ocho,
5.
nueve. Yeah.
You heard me, Holly?
Oh.
Yeah, you may have to come down
Oh,
a note.
I'm sorry. What are you calling me?
Five.
Loud?
And high pitched. But it's not to be
You
offensive.
know what?
It's not.
I think my
it's
mic
to
just
get
died.
on the level.
Volume.
Just
I've
getting
done it
on-
before.
Just getting on the level. Just getting on the level.
We're getting on
That's it.
Sandra's level.
Yeah.
So, all right, let me see. I'm not used to talking. So, that's very interesting.
Just like a regular.
Oh, okay.
Just like
Sorry.
Well, no. Don't be regular.
I don't know.
Actually, because that is your
Wait, regular Holly or like regular people? I don't
regular
understand.
on camera Holly. Let's make an altar.
Is my mic going to do okay?
Is Sandra's mic good?
Yes, it's
Okay, good.
Just a quick reminder, well, I guess this is the first notice, not a reminder. When you're getting ready to close the show a little bit later,
Mhm.
your mics have somehow gotten stuck in this interference thing with the speaker. That's why I can't turn it off loud.
Mhm.
If you want to be able to hear the music when you're closing, put your mics on mute.
Okay.
Okay? So as you're about to close,
Sure thing.
I'm not going to do that.
play
You
it
won't be
off
able to do that either.
and put the music later.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
We should totally teach Sandra the on the level.
She could probably jazz it up for us.
She could
Oh,
probably.
you got like a little dance move
We do
happening?
have a dance.
Yeah, we have like
You're like
one.
Ellen.
We have like one dance move. Like it's not a whole lot.
Well, you know, our show is a little bit of a gumbo.
It's a bit of a gumbo. It really
You
is.
get a little bit of everybody and a little bit of everything. We're hoping at some point where we can touch back on some Carol Burnett.
We are hoping for that.
You are, Jacob.
Yes. Yeah, wonderful.
Good. All right, give me a black screen.
Gotta love the wholesome. Well, it wasn't all that
Stand
wholesome.
by.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was definitely good comedy.
Bring
5,
this back.
4, 3.
And we are back on the level with some more Mike and Holly
Right.
and Sandra.
And Sandra.
So we want to welcome our guest.
Welcome our
Our
guest.
special guest, Sandra Organ. Sandra hails from Houston, Texas. No?
Where are you
Well, I
from?
mean,
Oh,
you're
we
here
got
now.
it wrong right off the bat?
We're here.
I'm here now. But
We're
I
here in
grew up
Houston, Texas now.
Nebraska.
In Nebraska.
In Nebraska, right.
Okay.
And tell us about your huge, big dream accomplishment.
Well, I moved to Houston to join the Houston Ballet. So that was my big dream. Ever since I was 5 years old, I wanted to be a ballerina.
The world-renowned Houston Ballet.
The world-renowned Houston. Yeah, I like to think that my time there, it was about 15 years, was when actually Houston Ballet got on the map. So I was part of making it happen.
You were part of making the Houston Ballet or putting it on the map.
I think so.
Right. Now, there's something very special about you joining the Houston Ballet.
Yeah,
Prior to your acquisition, is that what prior to your joining the Houston Ballet?
My signing bonus?
Right. Prior to that.
Right.
Oh,
No.
pay the bills and do what you love.
Right. Prior to that, the Houston Ballet had not seen anyone quite like you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I came to Houston, and they didn't really make much of a deal about it, but I'm a black woman, and there just weren't very many black ballerinas, so after a while, they figured that out about me. Luckily, I just got in on my own terms, I think, of just being a good ballerina.
Right.
So, and then they realized, wow, that happened, and they didn't make much.
To do about it?
It didn't make too much to do about it, and I actually made more of a to do about it once I became a soloist.
Yeah.
Because I figured it was important for people to know that I was there, even if I didn't look like what they thought a black person looks like. And you know, under the lights, it kind of washes me out, but I have a whole lot of freckles, and people don't usually see that
Right.
either.
Yeah.
And I always tell people that's where all the black got absorbed.
That's awesome. Yes, and you and Holly's color does
Are we?
under the light, your color does kind of blend a little bit.
Yeah, well,
But-
you know. Dancing is an indoor sport.
Right.
You don't get a...
You don't get a whole lot of sun.
No.
No.
Now, you mentioned that you wanted to be a ballerina ever since you were 5 years old. What triggered that?
Well, I grew up in a household, I had 5 older brothers.
Uh-huh.
And so my mother was just, she wanted a little girl. It took so long for her to get one.
Uh-huh.
And so I saw dance on television, and I was just transfixed. And she thought, oh, she wants to be a ballerina. That's not something I ever would have gotten the chance to do.
Yeah.
My mother grew up in Houston, and there wasn't anybody at that time teaching anyone ballet of her color.
Right.
So, you know, that was pretty cool. So she got me in this ballet class, and in the 60s, there was a woman teaching in Omaha, Nebraska, this English woman. And, you know, I didn't know any different. I didn't know that there weren't black people in the ballet world because I had a whole classroom of black and white. And
Uh-huh.
I didn't know until I started getting in the professional ballet world. I thought, well, where are we at? And I realized even today that's still an issue.
Is it
So-
really?
It is.
Did you have any pushback, Sandra, when you were, I know you said the move into the Houston Ballet was quite easy, and you probably made that very fluidly, I mean, in your own mind. Was there any pushback later on as you started standing up and recognizing, hey, I am a black ballerina, and I have joined the Houston Ballet, and I did make history, pretty big splash in history, as a matter of fact. Was there any pushback after that?
You know, I don't feel like there was. The people that, there was people that would come in and set ballets, and every now and then I'd feel that little bit of the hackles on the back of my neck come up like, oh, there's a little bit of racism going on there. But it's not something you could ever really call. I think because Ben Stevenson was an Englishman, he gave everyone the free rein there to present their art, and you were just another dancer to him. Now, when Lauren came along, Lauren Anderson, who's the principal dancer, I think he really put the pins to her a lot because he's like, they're going to really know you're the black, you know, swan in the corps. So you got to be the best one.
Right.
You know, so there was pushback there, and then I think she started to push back and say, okay, I'm a principal now. I want to wear brown tights. I don't want to wear pink tights. Like, you know, the whole aesthetic the ballet sets up that you have. The pink tights, yeah, if you got the pink arms, that makes a really nice line. But if you got the brown arms, you got the pink tights, then it looks like you got big legs and everybody else does. You know,
Right.
so he did make some changes for her and
Adjustments,
that,
yeah.
but only really as a principal dancer. So I was a soloist, so I went between principal and corps de ballet roles my whole career. So I liked that. It makes you kind of hang with the people,
That's beautiful.
and remember where you came from. You danced the Snow Queen in the matinee, and you're back to being a snowflake that evening. So it
Right.
keeps you humble.
Right.
But you're
Right.
working hard.
Right.
So
Tell us a little bit about your dance company now, because you've since retired from the Houston Ballet, and that was what, about 15 years ago?
it was.
And now you have successfully started your own ballet company, and you guys have raised over $1 million at this point and paid like over what? How much of that out?
Well, I mean,
A third of that, about like
yeah,
$300,000.
it's almost 60% of our budget is just to pay the artists.
To working artists. That is
was always
amazing.
a very important aspect and kind of a core value. We're always going to pay our artists, and I wish it could be more every year, but it seems to dwindle that little pot of money that people get. And unfortunately, with my dance company, it's still a part-time endeavor. So I have dancers who take jobs doing all sorts of things in the community. They, they have another dance company they work with, or they teach in the school. It's dance schools, or they're a coffee meister or whatever.
Right. But you
So-
never know where funding may come from, right? And so there's always that hope. And Houston is such a city filled with philanthropy. The whole arts scene here in Houston, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the whole art scene in Houston is all privately funded for the most part. And that's beautiful.
And that was something that was very impactful to me as a dancer in the ballet. Even during the oil bust, and I was here for all of that. They built a museum, they built a theater, and I was like, you'd think all of that would have stopped. But I thought, man, this city knows what's important, and making sure that the arts are maintained is an important thing. And I hope that they'll continue in that way. So I started this company with the thought that there weren't enough people of color in the audience for dance. And so I make dances that are about, using music I grew up with, from Duke Ellington and, Frank Sinatra, not Frank Sinatra, but, Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald. And,
Right, you have the one coming up with Ella Fitzgerald in February?
Yeah, so we're doing a performance, and I think the centerpiece of our season has been a Black History Month show we've done. It'll be our 15th year doing that. And so this year it's called Elementally Earthen. And we're kind of starting to switch it. We're just calling it the Heritage Series, because I feel like to represent the city of Houston, it's really got to be more about a lot of different kinds of heritage. And so we've started to include a show called Si Se Puede, which is about the legacy of Cesar Chavez, which I think you see in that clip.
Awesome.
And the farm workers movement. And I'm amazed when kids come and see that they don't know about Cesar Chavez. And they're like, juniors at Lanier.
Right.
You've never heard that? And then we enter into a discussion. So not only are we having performances, we also solicit from our audience questions.
And you're developing one another culturally, which is great. Tell us about your upcoming performance. I saw this show last year, and as a man, I cried manly tears.
He did.
But I definitely cried. It was only two of them. But I cried manly
Two
tears.
singles.
Tell us about Amal. It's a beautiful almost Bible story. It's not a biblical story, but it's a beautiful story about the nativity, about the birth of the King Jesus.
Right, and it's an amazing opera that was commissioned for television by Hallmark back in the 50s. It's about a little boy and his mother who are visited by the three kings. And never is the name Christ mentioned in it, but it's all about that story. And it talks a lot about the haves and the have-nots. They come into this very poor house. It doesn't even have enough, wood to keep them, warm that night, and let alone food to feed, three kings. And so they have to ask the villagers to bring food. And, it's just almost too tempting for the moms to see that pot of gold and think, they're not going to miss just one. And it is too tempting for her. So, but then there's this miraculous thing that happens in the middle of it. And it's 45 minutes long, which is perfect. Introduction to opera and to ballet. And then there's this component, it's not my choreography, of American Sign Language. And that's how I came to know Michael.
Right.
Because he came and served as a ASL interpreter, which is something, another
He has
added
other talents. He does.
And so he came alongside and helped us with the introductions and the question and answer afterwards, because you can watch the entire ballet and not need to have it interpreted. for the deaf community. So we're very much hoping we can develop more of a deaf community coming to see a dance.
It is a beautiful show, guys. Get out, look up the information. We're going to post it and make it available for you. Connect with Sandra Organ, connect with her dance company. It's going to be beautiful. A mall starting December 15th.
15th and 16th.
15th and 16th. Matinees and evening shows. Guys, we're going to be right back. Some more On the Level with Mike and Holly. I'm Mike.
I'm Holly. Be right back.
So am I done, or you want me to stay up here for a little longer? You didn't hardly say anything.
For the say what?
Mike had lots of questions.
You didn't get to
I'm
ask any.
Sorry. That's all right.
She just sat here smiling prettily at me.
ruled the next one. I'm sorry.
Did she get all her information out?
I'm sorry.
Did I say much?
All her information out?
I
You
don't
just,
think-
I think
can
we
we-
just gave the details of the show.
Can we come back and allow Holly to
No,
converse
that's
with
fine.
Sandra a little bit?
I'm
she wants
okay
to-
with it.
Because I was a little bit of a Sandra Hall.
I think we should have her a little bit more longer on there. I think people will like that.
Sorry, I'm squinting.
You guys have the Top 10 Dreams thing coming up, and go ahead and skip the View and Talk and Media commercial,
Okay.
and give that time to her.
Oh, that would be good.
And then will we
Huh?
we just dismiss her?
Well,
Just
Are you
go
gonna
ahead
do the
and
on the
kinda
level
like,
dance?
wind down the visit with her, and then go ahead and go into your Top 10 Dreams thing, and if you can make her part of that. I don't know, I honestly, or are you guys
We
gonna do that
can't.
standing
No.
up?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys gonna be doing that standing up, because I didn't?
I was, yeah. They say what? So when,
Okay, let me see what else we got.
I mean,
We can adjust.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to have her sit down, yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your segment that's coming up,
That's
the
great.
Top 10 Dreams. If you guys are gonna be doing it standing up, it's not gonna be
Can you just make sure
a
this is-
graceful way of easing yourself into that without leaving her sitting back by herself.
Okay, cool. Maybe we can bring her back during our audience closing, and we can
Reiterate all her information.
reiterate all of our information. So you want to take that?
And then
Take the lead on that?
That'll work out with your little dance number thing.
Sure.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay, so I need to be turned off right now.
Just put it on mute.
Just unmute.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Mike.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
the
you're
entire
fine.
time.
All right. Jacob, you ready?
I'm totally
Give you a black
drawing a
screen.
blank.
Oh,
Let's see what-
no.
Sorry, no, go ahead. Go ahead and put it back on.
Oh, yay.
Go ahead and remove the black screen, Jacob, so that people.
Here,
know
you want
that
to put
we're
them
still
on something a little less ghetto? There we go.
here. Hey.
No, you did not, sir. Ready?
You want to sit down or you want to stand first?
Oh, we can sit down. We can sit down. But it does feel good to stand up a little bit. Exercise. Some blurpees you got in you?
It ain't the fitness episode.
No?
It ain't the fitness episode.
Hey, it's okay. We can adjust. We can adjust. We did.
We did.
How did we look?
I know first position.
Was it good? I thought that I had a really good ballet physique.
Wait, what is third? Third's to the front? Is it to the front?
One small step forward
And then
Sure.
fourth is back?
toward me.
And then fifth?
Toward you?
How's my posture?
Jacob,
Do you think you could do something with me? I'm not even that far along. Like, this is all you got. What can you do with it? Anything? Nothing? Yeah? I wish I could do
They are
ballet.
not eating. No, I'm just kidding.
I think with some working out, a little bit of yoga,
You can stretch
maybe
it
some
out.
Pilates. I think I have high hopes for myself. It could work.
So do you want us to do view and talk or no?
no, go ahead. Yeah, but don't do it as the first part. Do it after do it in between. I don't want you to come in and from commercial into another commercial.
You want us to kill it in the beginning of our, well, this is almost our closing. Let's do it in the beginning of our closing segment.
Well, do it in the middle. I want it in the middle. I don't want it in the beginning or the end. It has to be in the middle of this conversation. Because if you're coming in from commercials into another commercial, it's like, you know.
Right, like could we do it then when we bring, after we bring Sandra back up to replug all of her information? Last segment?
Yeah, as long as it's in the middle of the conversation.
Sure. So we'll open that episode, or we'll open that segment with Sandra back up on the sofa. We'll do her plugs, then we'll plug View Talk, then we'll thank the audience, and deuces.
And you can make it short. I mean, you don't have to make a full commercial. Just about
Sure.
10 seconds should be fine.
View Talk Media, look them up.
Yeah, I think 10 seconds should be fine. Just website, who they are.
You want to sign it?
Be back
Yeah,
here to check it.
as long as it's in the middle of the content. I don't want to come out from commercials and go into the.
Okay.
Maybe like to your left or to your right, Mike, whenever you feel the light on your face, that'll be the best position. Yeah, you can feel it there?
Yes.
Oh, so it's
Or maybe more to your right, whatever it is that you can feel it. Yeah, if you can't even feel it when you go outside the door.
How about we just,
flood them. Ghost Town for HD.
Maybe if I could steal that light from all those pots. What are those? Vases? What is the plural of vases?
I don't know. You would know. I would ask you that.
Unfortunately, I'm not into interior decor. So
We ready?
I think this is as good as we're gonna get right here. So maybe if we huddle up.
go ahead and take your original places because we're trying to get the lights. Because I don't want to spend too long with setting up.
Sure.
We can.
Well, we can just
do
we
it
can just
seated.
sit down.
We can just
sit
do
down.
the whole segment
Let's make it
seated.
easy.
We are completely fine.
Yeah, we'll make it easy for you.
And I gotta reset you back. Give me a second.
Okay, cool.
Mike, if you go a stand, you might want to put that rag in there so you don't see the rag.
You know, thank you. That's a good lookout. Appreciate that.
Just to,
I'll put it behind the pillow. That is my soldier rag.
All right, then I gotta reset the cameras. Get back to sitting down. Okay. Control room ready? Okay. Talent stand by.
Oh.
On 5, 4,
Stop.
3.
Hey guys, welcome back to On the Level with Mike and Holly. Thank you. We really do appreciate the love. We really do.
We need the love. We feed
we
off the
kind
love.
of do need the love. We really do.
Where is the love?
Exactly. Take us out. All right. All right. All right.
That's good.
Okay, so what we're doing this week is, I don't know if you guys know, but there was a very special birthday that happened December 3rd. Do we know what that birthday was?
It's almost as important as the Pope being on Twitter.
Almost as important. It was the 20th birthday of the text message.
Woo!
Can we get a round of applause for the text message? Now, I read about this, and actually the first text message was sent from a computer to a mobile device, and it was Merry Christmas.
Yay.
And that was
so good.
so that's very exciting. So we're going to pay a small tribute to, you have to push and shoot. Okay. We're going to pay a small tribute to the text message.
Because where would we be today without text message?
Where would we be without
Aside
the
from-
text message?
Aside from
we would have to
when we're
learn
on the
social
freeway.
skills and how to interact with people and how to spell out words.
We would actually have to talk to people in meetings.
in person. Let's go ahead.
It's horrible.
Let's take a moment.
So, and Jackson. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear text message. Happy birthday to you.
All right, now back to things that actually matter.
Okay, that was important, wasn't it?
I don't believe anybody actually cares about there being a birthday.
I really
for the
don't
text
think,
message.
but
It's
we
like,
cared enough. But
dude, we're now all the way inside of the technology age, so you can spare us the pleasantries.
we really did. Now, in lieu of our trending topic for this week,
To the fun stuff.
for the fun stuff of living your dream, Mike and I thought that we would share with you guys some general aspirations and some personal dreams of our own.
A little compilation.
A little compilation, and we
Work it out.
actually need some audience participation on this.
Right. This is what we need. We want you, if you agree with the dream, say, hey, this is a good dream. Live the dream.
Live the dream.
If it's not
Oh.
such a good dream, maybe we should think about that again. Do not live that dream.
Do not live the dream.
Don't live that dream.
Don't live
okay,
that
so
dream.
that's what we want. You can do this at home with us.
As well.
Right there, wherever you are.
So wherever you
It's gonna be
are,
good.
exactly. So
I'm excited. Well, no, you can actually tweet us at OT Level.
You can.
And let us know whether we should live those dreams or not.
So dreams come in all shapes and sizes. And I personally have a dream. I have a friend of mine that is living in Nairobi, Kenya
Nice.
right now. And I have a dream to one day go visit her in Africa. That is a personal dream of mine, to take a trip to Africa.
Nice. That is a really good dream.
Thank you.
I can dig that. I can dig that. One of the dreams.
Should I live that dream?
Oh, my bad. Live that dream. Live the
Okay.
dream.
That
Live
is
the
a
dream.
personal dream of mine.
Right. That's the chant. Live the dream. Oh, we can say that?
Live the dream.
Good.
Thank you.
Yes, live the dream, Holly.
Thank you.
When I was younger, I wanted to grow up and be a white man that was a really great entertainer like Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know if we can.
Thank
Live
you.
the
Thank you.
We have
That's
a
all.
50-50 going on.
I can do that. It's possible.
All things are possible, but I don't know, Mike. I'm gonna go with don't live that dream.
Dang. I was really putting so much hope in that joint.
I know.
Okay, whatever.
Right.
Okay, moving forward.
Well, Mike, I know that I don't know if you know this. We've talked a little bit about my past, but
Mm-hmm.
my parents are divorced. But on my dad's side, he's financially successful, and he
Mm-hmm.
did very well in the business world. And I really didn't grow up without a whole lot as far as when I was with him. But Mike, the Bible says, "Blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit the earth."
Right.
And I just have a dream that generational curse of wealth would be broken over my life, and that I could reap the blessings of poverty.
Okay. I don't know
Blessed
whether
are
to be cool
are
or
the
come out the
poor.
bag.
Blessed are the poor.
No, that's good. No, I get it.
I'm a Christian.
That's
wanna-
Holly. Hush, and don't live that dream. Don't live that dream. Don't live. Make it loud. Let her know. Don't live that dream. Yes,
my
no. That's a
goodness.
boo. That's a boo.
Fine.
Contrarily, I have always had a dream to be a trust fund baby. It's easy. That's simple. I mean, I know.
Is it a little late in the game?
Hey, you're hating on my dreams. I don't appreciate that.
Is it a little late? You know, I believe in following your dreams, but I don't know.
Thank you.
Okay.
No.
Leave it
It's
at that.
possible. You just said everything was possible.
Okay,
So,
all things are
can I live
possible.
that dream? No.
Trust fund baby?
Fine, whatever. They just booed my dream too. They just didn't have the heart to actually boo me and thumbs down me, but whatever.
Right.
I'm good.
Okay, well, I have another dream, and my friends know this about me, but I love to dance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely not as skilled and talented as Miss Sandra or as some of the professionals that are out there.
Right.
And I know that a lot of people think that it's really a child's form of entertainment, but I want to dance in adult entertainment.
Wait, Holly, we said that we were going to keep this show as family friendly. No, Holly, we said we were going to keep this show family
It is
friendly.
family friendly. What are we saying?
No, what are you talking about? Are you serious?
I'm an adult, and I just thought I can't be a
No,
child
ma'am.
dancer. I had to be an adult.
Strippers and poles.
Oh,
Strippers and poles.
Mike, I don't want to be a
I'd
stripper.
rather have Jesus
I didn't mean that.
than strippers and poles.
Mike, I don't really want to
no
be a stripper.
fame or fortune.
I don't want to be an exotic
no
dancer.
riches untold.
Mike, you don't have to do that.
Have Jesus
Mike, that's not what I
than
meant.
strippers and poles. You should be singing this too with me. And poles.
Mike, I didn't really mean.
Poles.
Mike, seriously, I didn't really mean to be. Okay, I didn't really. Mike, I didn't mean be a stripper.
No?
No. I just meant I'm an adult and I want to dance as an adult, not as a child.
Well, then the word that you're looking for is professional dancer, Holly, and you should have just said that to begin.
You know you're better at words than me.
Whatever.
All right, we'll be back with more On the Level with Mike and Holly.
Not stripper pole Holly.
No! Completely innocent!
This is good. Don't get on that pole. Just say no.
Just say no. Just praise him. Praise him all the way through. God is good. Okay. Yeah, let's have Sandra. This is our closing segment. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how I made it all the way through that strippers and poles.
I know, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Oh.
Muting your mics afterwards. We'll find a way to just.
So we don't have to worry about that?
Don't worry about it.
That's good. At least my towel matches what I have on. It's brown. You out?
Am I supposed to be?
Why?
See, what happened was
Uh-uh.
you take care of your brag right now, so I feel more secure with you being on stage.
That's good, because you know if I was not on this stage, I'd come out the bag on you. You're not gonna front me.
So we're not gonna discuss with her. We're just gonna thank her.
We're gonna thank her, and we are going to. You're going to prompt her to give us the information again, but we want her to give it to us
Okay.
again, so that we can have it all and accurate as possible. And then
So I don't get to ask my questions, but I can prompt her.
Then we're gonna teach her.
I can
Then we're
probably
gonna.
give info.
Then I'm gonna plug View Talk Media, or we're gonna plug View Talk Media, and we're gonna teach her on the level, and we're gonna bring up your friend. What's her name?
Amber.
Amber. We're gonna bring Amber up.
Amber's chilling.
Why Amber gotta chill? You don't want to on the level? Oh, we can teach you
Doesn't
too.
have
That's
anything
what
to
we're
do
gonna
with polls, right?
do. There are no polls involved at all in doing the on the level.
I ain't doing that.
It's pretty fun though. We have to keep it a little bit racing. We're just waiting for our countdown. We got 10 more minutes. Huh?
Wow.
3, yes. You.
Appreciate you.
No, sign language.
Was it?
Yeah. But hurry up and leave and call me.
Underlay.
Are we ready? Are we
Yeah.
ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
I'm so excited about your show. I'm so excited about them all. I can't wait to see it again. I've told a lot of people.
Sorry about that.
I email blasted. I email blasted today.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, I email blasted to my personal contact
Well,
list,
that's
which
what
is
I'm asking everybody to do. I guess
Yeah.
that's the way you get things sold
yeah.
out.
My personal contact
Anymore.
list is still quite hefty, so I was kind of
Oh, well, thank you.
I was kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
and I only got like 10 bounce backs. So I was like, oh,
Good. All right.
good.
They're still like active.
good.
Well,
Right.
we sent out an e-blast about us being on me being on the show, so
yeah. Okay, good.
Good. Good.
Oh,
get
I
some
need
more
to.
viewership.
You'll
get some more viewership.
Yeah. I've been telling everybody about them all
No,
because
good.
I was so sick. When
I'm gonna have to check it.
the surprise happened, and that step happened.
Oh, girl.
I was,
He did. He told me he started shouting. He was like, wait, I gotta interpret. But I wanna shout.
I did. I was like, I was ready to run around the Houston Ballet Center for dance, y'all. I was like, ah! Oh, my mic. I'm loose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It was crucial though, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
And that was all without mentioning the name.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't say Jesus or Christ or anything. They
So it
just,
could be any little boy.
baby.
and
Yeah, it could
3
be any
visitors,
little-
But I mean, it's very obvious.
This segment's gonna be a little bit technically challenging for us.
How so?
Just believe me when I say it's gonna be technically challenging for us. You guys just stay cool.
Okay.
We'll get it.
Okay. Just count us in when we're supposed to come in, and we'll be cool.
You guys just keep doing it.
This industry is all about hurry up and wait, so we're good.
Holly, watch your skirt when you're on this camera.
Okay. I assume you don't mean watch it. I assume you mean put your legs down or make some sort of alteration or movement. Little instruction, but that's fine. I'll improvise.
Okay. All right.
I don't even know whether to sit back or sit forward or what.
That's good.
You know?
Yes.
I look like I'm Java.
Yeah, you can see yourself. Yeah, I like being on this side. He can never see, but I love it.
Yeah.
I can never see what. Oh, the TV?
It's on the screen.
Yeah, I'm always doing that.
Yeah, I'm always like checking.
It's kind of turned a little bit.
Is it?
A smidgen.
Smidgen.
It's a real word. You can look it up later.
Thank you for that.
There's a D before the G.
Oh. This is why we're friends.
Oh, wait, is it G before the D?
I don't know. Figure it out.
D.
Just
Smidgen.
text me.
It's DG. Yeah, I was right.
We got the new style credit sequence, so when you guys do get up, part of the right-hand side of the screen is gonna be obscured, so I would recommend maybe having her in the middle, or all of y'all just kind of move to the left a little bit.
Cool.
Obscured. Okay?
You mean when we
Legit.
stand up?
Y'all stand up and start doing a little dancey thing. Or maybe just kind of keep an eye on me. I might be able to just kind of let you know that you can nudge to the left.
We gonna lean to the left. We gonna lean to the right. We gonna lean both ways. Gonna give us some room. What?
All right, you ready, Jacob? Okay, on 5.
That's that hood coming out of the yard.
Let it come out.
That's that southwest side of H-Town, and we're back on the level.
Oh, we're back on the level with Mike and Holly.
on the south side.
On the south side, right. We wanted to bring Sandra back up because I don't think that, yes. Thank you. We need the love. We wanted to bring Sandra back up and thank her for being on the show. And also, I don't think we got a chance earlier to share your info.
Okay.
So how can people reach you, contact you, view your stuff, buy tickets to your show?
Okay, well, we're Earth and Vessels Dance Company, evsdance.org. Go online and check that out. Our show is a Mall on the Night Visitors, December 15th and 16th at 1:30 and 7 p.m. downtown at the Houston Ballet Center for Dance.
All right. Are we going to check out the show?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to definitely be there.
Exactly.
I'm definitely going to be at the show. On Saturday at the matinee is when I'm going to be going to the show. And am I coming back? I'm coming back on Sunday.
I believe
Sunday
so.
evening.
That's right.
I'm coming back on the Sunday evening show. I'll be
First
back
class.
to check out them all. So if you want to see me, not saying that you do,
Mike.
but if you want to, I'm going to be there Saturday matinee, Sunday evening. Are you going to be coming at the same
I
time?
do not have my ticket yet, but yes, I would
We
love
can
to.
get that worked out at
We
the
can
door,
get that
right?
worked out. Yeah.
At the door.
Yes,
If they're
you
not
can.
sold out already.
Yeah, go online.
All right.
So we want to thank Sandra, and we also want to give a very special thanks to our sponsor for this episode, View and Talk Media Group.
What?
Exactly. View and Talk Media Group is the production company that is bringing you On the Level with Mike and Holly today. They do great recordings. They do animation, graphics, TV, film, anything, you name it. They're here in
Everything.
Houston, Texas.
Music videos, so in case you want to cue up that track.
Right.
And bring in a car and some water to wash it down.
Exactly.
Whatever you want to do in that music video, they can get you all hooked up.
Right. viewandtalkmediagroup.com.
Check them out.
Check them out. And we want to thank all of you for coming to our show today. It means so much to us. And of course, we don't like for you to go home empty-handed.
Right, and it's
we-
hard to follow up the first gift that we did, and we recognize that the very first gift that we gave out to our audience,
Right.
wish you guys could have been here, but we gave away some little
An island getaway scented candle.
And it
for
was so
everyone
amazing.
in the audience.
For everyone, and then the very next week, last week, we gave away fitness memberships to 24-hour fitness.
For 24 hours.
For 24 hours.
So a one-day pass.
It was one day pass.
It was a
and
one-day
it was really
pass.
great. And so today,
Working with our budget.
right, today, because our theme and our focus is living the dream,
Living the dream.
we want you guys to all get a better grasp of what your dream is.
Of what your dream is and pursue it.
So Holly, tell them what they're going to get.
Well, we all know the perfect time to dream.
The perfect place and time.
To dream is when taking a nap, and we're all getting free naps! Yes! You're all getting free naps!
Who would have
So,
thought?
who would have thought? So take your nap on us, dream about what you want to do in this life, and go and pursue it. Live your dream. Thanks for tuning in on The Level with Mike and Holly. I'm Holly, as always. This is Mike Dickens, losing it on camera, and let's do the On the Level.
The On the Level. So we got a
Ballet
seat
style.
syndrome. Yes. So this is how we do the On the Level with
This is
Mike
how
and
we do the
Holly.
On the
Looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay, okay. I'm looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay, okay. Looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay, okay. I'm looking forward, got my head up, nitakuwakilisha hivi na moyo wangu wote. Yes, it's okay, okay.
I do appreciate it.
Good.
So I appreciate, oh, and actually.